Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. Today, Wednesday, February 23rd, 2011. Well, folks, the markets continue to sell off here. We are at a key support area, though, which I want to alert you to right away. Take a look at your 60-minute chart on the SPY. Please note the trend line parallel and the hit of the 200 moving average right here. This, again, could be the lows of the day based off of these multiple levels of support, so please be aware of that. And again, many traders have taken it to their advantage to go long on the pierce of the 200, already taking profits off the table on the first half and holding it at a break-even stop on the remainder. So again, just to monitor this, we'll see. If you take this 200 out, there's quite a bit of downside in this market, but if you maintain this level, we could continue to see that holding steady and a move up in the markets in the afternoon session. Volume today is solid again. Yesterday we saw good volume. Today we saw good volume again. And again, remember, whenever you have good volume in this market, the markets will most likely be down. Why? Because when the markets are floating up, that's when POMO is active. That's when POMO, permanent open market operations by the Federal Reserve, can float the market up. No one's buying the market. There's just a few, black box trading programs floating it up, and obviously some amateur buying going on as well. That's what lofts it up. But as soon as you see bad news, the institutions come out and sell, and that's why you're having the down days of heavy volume. Take a look at the daily chart here, folks. I mean, look at just today alone and yesterday. If I remove this line, yesterday's volume candle was huge. Today, it's only 1 o'clock, and we're already equal to last week's volume size in candles. Last week's volume was right here, and we're already equal to that today. So you can see how the heavy volume is associated with solid selling in this market. Now, going back to the intraday, we talked about the 60-minute chart hitting that support level. That continues to be the look and the key in this market. The market, again, you can almost see is trying to make a little bit of a bottom. If it floats up, you're going to look for a little bit of resistance right here at the blue line. This white line is not a major level anymore. It's more about the blue line, which is also the 20-moving average sloping down. All right, now some key stocks are down today. Some key stocks are up. Amazon.com is getting hammered again. About last week at this time, I came out and I said, listen, guys, Amazon's hitting a double top. All right, double top on the daily right here. I said, when this market falls, this stock will take the biggest hit of all the large caps because they had negative earnings. Earnings over here crushed the stock down to this point. Since then, when the market floated up, it came all the way back up to a double top, but you still have that overhang of negative earnings. Now, all of a sudden, you're seeing the stock really collapse back down. It's been a beautiful sell-off, beautiful sell-off here to the downside. Now, the other factors, again, that are driving this market down, and the Dow right now, by the way, folks, is down about 99 points. NASDAQ is down another 40 points, which is a huge move, and the S&P 500 is down about 10. The reason why this market is getting crushed is because of oil and the Middle East issues. Northern Africa, Middle East, continued kind of civil war type stuff going on in Libya. Will it spread to Saudi Arabia? What's going on with Bahrain? This is driving oil prices higher. Take a look at the USO today. A monster move higher. Take a look. What a sizable move, breaking out above these levels. Now, obviously, you're not looking to go long there because the chart is a little too extended. At the same time, you will not be shorting oil. I said that last week when oil was at 85 bucks. I said, do not anyone short oil. That is against the rules. You short oil, you're asking for trouble. That was a huge call. I do have a little bit of resistance coming into play right here at $40.70. $40.70 would be resistance, and then you're looking at $41.35, and then ultimately $42.15. Those are your resistance levels. I'm not going to be shorting oil until it gets to this double top. Then I'd consider it at around 42 and change. But at this point, again, be super careful. You're asking for trouble if you jump in on the short side and something else bad happens in the Middle East that drives oil prices higher. As oil shoots higher, it's killing the market. Why? Think about this, folks, and this is the economic lesson for the day. When oil prices go up, you have to spend more money on gas in your tank, in your car tank, and also heating your house or anything else that requires energy. All right, so energy prices going up. What does that do? If you have a fixed income, you're making a salary per month, more of your money is going to gas in your tank and so forth, then less money is able to be spent. Therefore, when less money is being able to be spent on goods and consumer products and so forth, that means overall bad for pretty much every stock out there. That's why Amazon's falling. Less people buying on Amazon if oil continues up. Baidu, RIM falling. Those are phones. Obviously, less buying phones. Intel's down 3.3% today. Take a look at Intel getting punished. Does this make sense? This should make sense, folks. folks, as the economic lesson of the day. I hope it does make sense. And again, look at Intel getting punished today on the daily chart. Here's your intraday chart of Intel at the lows of the day down here. All right, understand that. That is the key. So all stocks except there is one group that's having a fantastic day. That group is Chevron, Exxon, and the other oil stocks. Take a look. These stocks are having a monstrous day, which makes sense also because if oil's going up, in the short term, people still have to drive to work. People still have to do this. They're going to still have to spend money buying that. Therefore, these companies will make more money in the short term. However, if oil continues up, eventually people will start driving less, and therefore demand will decrease for oil and gas, and ultimately that should drive down profits in the long term if oil continues up. You're not at that level yet, but eventually Chevron and Exxon could see problems like that down the line. Again, short term it's bullish for them. If it lasts a long time, then it's going to be bearish in my opinion, especially if oil gets above 100. Right now oil's trading at $99 to $100 a barrel. By the way, little possible topping tail here on the intraday chart of Exxon. This could be a little pullback candidate for a small short-term pullback on ExxonMobil. So there's lots going on today. The profits continue to roll in the research center. Profits continue to roll in the intraday stock chat. It's all about that. Right now, silver and gold are also higher on the unrest as people fly to safety. Take a look. You have a little bit of a bear flag on the silver chart intraday. That's actually a bearish flag, but until you get through the 50, you wouldn't be looking to see that play out. And again, we'll watch that very closely. The GLD here, let's take a look at the GLD. The GLD is coming off the highs of the day, but still a very sizable day. Going to the daily chart, you do have some resistance levels up here. You're actually into a gap fill right as we speak. Take a look at that level. That's the high of the day on the GLD. Just like the gap up yesterday, the low of the day was this pivot high. The charts will tell you everything. They will tell you everything, folks. Utilize them to your advantage. That's why they're there. All right, we're here to teach you. We're here to give swing trades. We're here to give everything, including a free trial of all our services. Come join the Research Center free trial. Come join the Intraday Stocks free trial. Get involved. Learn the markets. Profit from the markets. Bottom line. All right, folks, take care. Have a great rest of the day. It promises to be another wild one as the markets continue to collapse. We'll see again if that low gets taken out, if the 200 on the 60-minute gets taken out, and where this market could go. If it holds, look for the markets to rally back up a little bit into the end of the day. Take care.